Isolation Nation, welcome to the Social Distancing Social Club. Hello.
What is happening?
Wonderful to be with you today. Am I sober? Maybe, maybe not. Am I well rested? I'd never tell. Am I wearing pants that don't match a leather jacket and purple shirt? Can any pants match that? No one knows. This is the Social Distancing Social Club. And now it's my great honor and esteemed pleasure to steam the honor right off of it and introduce the second leg of the quarantine, which makes 2/4 of a four-legged creature we know as SDSC. Give a warm welcome to Stephen Hofstetter.
Yes.
Well, I gotta say those were all words in a row. I
Thank you.
don't fully understand what just happened.
No one does and no one shall.
All right, well, I'm here too. Hey everybody,
Yes,
if you want to,
welcome.
what?
It's great to have you here from your dining room. You never sit at the table though, and honestly, it's like the room just seems like it's for show.
Look, I'm not gonna eat on the show. I'm not an asshole.
Right?
I just heard Bowers open a beer even before we got to him on camera, so he's ready to go.
Well, I understand. I never eat at the table, but like here you are, fresh from pilot school, and
Thank you.
you know, and we
Let me
don't.
just
we
say
don't
my
get-
life's a lot of this and a lot of this. You know what I mean?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to tip the show, you certainly can. You want to support the show, you can do so. Top right corner of the screen, you can do that with the Venmo. You can PayPal at laughfromhome.com, or you can super chat on YouTube. And I just got done with 2 Nowhere Comedy Club shows, and I have a lot to say about them, but we'll do that after we introduce the third leg of our weird four-legged beast, Mr. Chris Bowers. Everybody, Chris Bowers.
Hey, how we doing? I'm excited. We're doing black hair with a black jacket today, but I do have a purple pocket square, so I'm excited about that. I am drinking today. It is Saturday, so as I drink every day, but Saturdays I drink a little extra. So we're going to drink a little bit today and have a good time. Well, I'll introduce our next leg is
Wait,
Queen
you
Rachel.
should hold on. Okay, no, Queen Rachel, come in. Sorry, Queen Rachel.
Queen Rachel,
what
how you
the
doing?
fuck?
The glasses theme.
Look, I just wear glasses, guys. Stop making fun of my disability. These aren't a prop.
Is that a
But
VR
yeah.
helmet, Rachel?
I have no
Are you
idea
doing
what
a
these are.
Are you doing a virtual reality show as well? Because that looks like a VR helmet.
Are
Like
you
that.
seeing a better show in your eyes?
I do, yes.
Hey,
She
I
can't
can just
see
ask,
us,
are
it's
you
so
seeing a
timid.
different show in your eyes? Because
One
then
and
the
the
answer to
same.
both is yes.
So, Steve, did you have a question before I went to Rachel and her awesome goggles, or is that?
Yes,
time
can I see one of the other pocket squares that's not in your thing? I don't want to ruin that one. Do you have the others with you?
I can go get them. They're in the bedroom, but
Well, no, I was just curious. I just really wanted to see if those were actual pocket squares or just handkerchiefs. Like, because there's
No,
part
they
of me
came in
that
a- no.
still thinks...
no, they came in a pocket square box, and they came with a pocket square holder that says pocket square holder on it. So I think these are legit pocket squares.
And was that pocket square holder attached to pants?
It was not. It didn't come with it. It didn't come with a belt. It came all by itself. It's the first time I ever bought clothes that didn't come with its own belt. So that, and I didn't buy it. Someone sent it to me. So again, thank you, Katie Coons, for upping my pocket square game. But yeah,
Do you know that like pocket squares typically aren't just folded in triangles, but like elaborate folding
well,
patterns and shapes?
actually, we looked up on YouTube, and there's several different ways to fold a pocket square. This is the most basic and easiest one, and that's how I usually go after stuff. I try to find the most basic and easiest way to do something, and I think I'm a genius, and I just do that. So I
was just gonna
I don't,
say on
I
Bowers'
don't need to make my
tombstone.
life any harder. I don't need to make my life any harder. That's
Bowers'
what I'm saying.
tombstone is going to say most basic and easiest.
Yeah, I mean, I took the SAT. I went to a college that took 400 points less than me because I never wanted to have to study, and I never had to buy a book in college because I went to an easy college. Like that's my life. Like, how can I make this easier for me? The simplest pocket square seemed. I mean, I like it when I just pull the line out of a pocket, but apparently that's not cool. So I had to get these.
Is that Ball State's slogan? Ball State, you don't need books.
Well, no. Most people go to Ball State need books. I just didn't because I did. And again, Ball State's a lot better now. But I mean, when I went to college, you needed a pen to get into Ball State. I'm kidding.
I just love the idea that like their brochure is just like Ball State. Well, it's not as good as you could do.
David Letterman went here, and that's it.
Ball State. We've got ball in our name.
David Letterman paid for the building that all the telecommunication stuff's in, and he has a plaque on the building that says dedicated to all C students everywhere. So I think that's the most apt Ball State thing of all time. And I like a real plaque.
It's Ball State. We've got ball in our name, and it's Gleib.com. We've got balls.
Yeah, that's.
Yes.
I also like the idea that they dedicated it to all C students, and they're like, you dedicated it to every Ball State student?
Exactly.
I mean, it's like they don't care about that life over there. SATs to Bowers stood for so asshole tuh.
Yes, pretty close. Pretty close.
I love the premise of that, but you were like, I'm gonna do this even though I haven't thought this one through.
Yep, I also thought of it about a minute ago, but then there was all these Ball State slogans happening, and I couldn't get it in, so it was even less funny than it could have been in the moment.
I mean, the best Ball State shirt was always, I'd rather ball you than IU, and that was what we wear to spring break and trade around to people, because that was always a very popular shirt.
I don't even know what that means.
IU is
Ball
Indiana
State was
University.
Yeah, so that was a rip on the IU people.
Did they spell it IU on the shirt?
Yeah.
That makes it a little bit better, but it's very confusing.
Well, if you know Indiana politics, it's pretty good. But I get
Who the hell knows Indiana politics? Mike Pence knows Indiana politics.
People at my college did. We knew that Ball State was better than IU, and IU sucked. Actually,
by the way, that's not Indiana politics. That's college rivalry.
Yeah,
like, there's not. Like, unless people in Indiana is that how Mike Pence got elected? People were just like, well, we like balls. So
he doesn't.
And we hear so does he.
Just let the record.
Yeah, I don't know.
That I beat Steve to that by a quarter second photo finish.
Yes.
Punchline on the replay available on my YouTube channel. You can see it.
That is the photo that Queen Rachel is looking at in her VR goggles right now.
Exactly. All right, so that's the history of Ball State University very quickly. I appreciate you guys listening to that. We did have an overnight game. You guys want to hear about the overnight game? That was super fun.
Hell yeah.
It was another ad-lib battle. It was ad-lib, and it was Your Body is Like Australia. It was the ad-lib battle, and there were a bunch of good ones. My two favorite, I liked Shag Nasty had Smoking Hot but Burns Easily. I thought that was specifically about Steve's body. And then,
well, thank you.
But Smash had my favorite, which was Australia is, or Your Body's Like Australia. I've never been, but I want to. I thought that one was very good.
Pretty solid.
Your body is like Australia, larger than I thought.
Yes, that's a good one.
Your body is like Australia. I wish it would go down under.
There were a couple of those. Yeah, so very good. So that was cool. So thanks for
another shrimp on my body. No. Rachel doesn't approve of that.
Weird that you didn't play the game yesterday. You have so many good ones. I don't know why you wouldn't have played it.
I should have entered. I'd love to win my albums.
Yeah.
Yes, album. Anyway,
hey, I've got two albums. Jesus Christ. Do I have to hold them side by side one of these episodes to prove I've got two?
Anyway, what's the game today, Ben? I think this is a good one that Ben's even going to like. This is going to be Ben's favorite game we've ever played, I think.
The game today, I'm very excited about it. It's called My Co-Hosts Are Dicks. What you do is... Howard, you tell them the game. I don't need to look for my damn album.
Today is titles of Ben Gleib's autobiography. That is today's game. It's Saturday, so it's autobiography Saturday. So it's titles of Ben Gleib's autobiography. For $5 super chat or more, or Venmo or PayPal, you can enter the game. If you just want a free entry, you can just throw it in there. We'll read a couple of those good ones. But if you want to be in the contest to win the grand prize, which is a copy of all of our albums, 14 albums, plus a front row ticket to the show at a later date to be in our Zoom audience, then $5 or more super chat gets you in there. And today is titles of Ben Gleib's autobiography. That's
right.
It is.
Ben, how do you need to look for anything with those glasses?
They see the future. When are we getting out of quarantine, Ben? I think those glasses should be able to tell exactly when this is going to happen.
Let me tell you. Actually, I'm right now looking on the inside of Rachel's goggles, and quarantine ends in. This is great news, guys. Actually, and a little earlier than expected. In early July of 2022.
2022. All right.
Yeah, so
Okay.
any examples of Ben Gleib's autobiography, like, turns out I also have tiny hands.
That would be a good one.
Yeah. Were you trying to think of one or waiting for me to say another?
No, you
I
say
don't
another
have
one
one
if you
for my
got
own
one.
autobiography. Examples like the Ben Gleib story, how one man could do so much, or the story, what my life doing it great and killing it, and how you can kill it too, or Rachel shaking her head no because she thinks I should think of a better title. You want to suggest a better title, Rachel?
Yeah.
Ben
Gleib, the long setup would be my my.
I think the title would
And
just
the- and
take
the
the
pro-
entire front of the book. Be like, Ben Gleib, this is an autobiography that covers my entire life, and also it talks about things that I like and that I hope and that I feel. The book.
I've
I just
considered that
warned that
title.
this is going to be the longest game ever. People's entries are going to be ridiculously long.
I have a short one. You could just have Ben Gleib also ran.
It's forward by failed press secretary.
Yep, that's how it would go. So that's today's game. So play that game. I'm going to introduce our comics right now. We've got two amazing comics. We've got David Murphy. So Murph is back, returning champion. Say hi, David. How are you, buddy?
David!
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
Doing well, man. Thanks for having me on.
It's my pleasure. I'm happy to have you here. I don't know how Steve, Bowers, and Rachel feel. I'm happy.
Oh, great, man. You look great. You look great. Love the jacket.
Thank you so much.
Yep. We're
You know,
excited
I'm
to hear
happy
David.
too.
We also
Yeah,
have Caitlin Peluffo here. So Caitlin, say hello. How are you doing, Caitlin?
Caitlin.
Hi, how's it going, everybody?
Hello, Caitlin.
Hello. I like the jacket, Ben. I think you look very sharp.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I only put it on last minute because I put on just the purple shirt originally, and then it was way doing nipple things I didn't like, and so I had to put a jacket on.
I totally understand that. I got 2 honkers, I'll tell you.
Yeah. Okay.
I got 2 honkers. That's a good t-shirt.
What's the name
All
of
right.
Ben's autobiography? I'll
Yeah,
do that.
I got you. Honkers.
All right, I've got 2 honkers, and you know what I mean? You guys
That's
get
really
it.
funny.
I don't think you're supposed to play the slide whistle like you play the kazoo, but I think you're supposed to actually blow into the slide whistle. You seem to go, you're going "Rrrr" with the
Yeah, I'm
fucking slide
making the
whistle.
noise 'cause I try to blow it. I don't think it works. Let's try.
Is that a recorder?
You're right. It works.
Oh, wow.
This is my
You were
pocket square
making the
moment.
noise with your face. That's hilarious. 3 days you've been doing that.
Ben, did Bowers just show you how something works?
Yeah. I mean, of
oh,
course
wow.
it was
Oh, wow. Shots
slide
fired.
whistle.
Shots fired.
Shots have been fired. You ready?
Hey, I'm pretty good at anything you blow into. That's how that works.
Are you?
All right.
Yeah, like a breathalyzer for sure.
Yeah, breathalyzer, blow up doll, penis,
But if they
whatever.
take you to the police station, you didn't actually pass. You failed the breathalyzer, Bowers.
Oh, well, I guess it depends on your goal, but yeah, I mean, I had the
No,
high
he
score.
set the high
Does that
score.
matter?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the high. Yeah, I was,
said Bowers on the shadow.
Yeah, Ben, Bowers on the breathalyzer, it's just all Bowers' initials.
Yep.
Prepare to
Steve-
qualify.
Steve, why don't you introduce the audience here? Let's get that rolling.
Oh, do I have things to do? All right, fine, I'll do stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a great audience as always. We love you guys joining us here in the front row. So shout out to Jessica, to Gabriel, to A. West, to Zara, to Tony. If you guys want to join us in the front row in the future, you can do so at laughfromhome.com, or you can win the game.
Shout out
Ooh.
to Zara and Tony for wearing glasses as a little tip of your hat to what I'm doing here.
Oh, wow.
Thank you very much. Appreciate
Wow.
that greatly. And Rachel, also, I appreciate the homage since this is a biography of me.
Oh, whoa, Ray. Ah.
This actually makes a lot of sense because this show's been underwater for quite some time.
Oh, and she
I
looks
would
just like
go
the Muppet behind her. But she looks just like the Muppet behind her. Was that a goal? Did you do that on purpose? Did you do that on purpose?
I I would go and put my goggles on, but they were found in mosquito water in the backyard a couple days ago, and I put them on the front lawn to de-mosquitoize. Now I'm thinking maybe I'm just going to throw them away.
De-mosquitoize? Is that a thing?
I don't know. They were in like a container that had rainwater had fallen into it and some kind of what looked like maybe mosquito eggs, and I wasn't into it. So I sprayed it out, and I could like Clorox them and wash them, but I figured maybe just get new goggles. I'm not swimming these days anyway.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I heard that Clorox cures everything. Fuck. I ruined the joke.
No,
like
try it
it, I
again.
like
You heard the clack, 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 clack.
Oh yeah, the joke was. Then you know what? Then I nailed it.
You
That
nailed
was
it.
the intent. Yeah.
I finally found my creepy glasses, Ben. I've been looking for these for a couple days.
wow.
Hoping that
Oh
you would wear
my
yours
God.
again. So, thank you, Chrissy.
Chrissy
I,
just ran away. Ran out of the room.
Well, we gotta, yeah. So, no, I went to buy these glasses. I actually got my sunglasses that are prescription, and it was buy one get one free. But I'd just gotten two brand new pairs of glasses, so I didn't need any. And she's like, "Well, they're free," and I'm like, "Okay, what's the creepiest the creepiest glasses you've ever sold in this whole place? Like you almost called the police when this guy left because they were so creepy." And she gave me these, and I think those are pretty fucking creepy, weird.
They complete the look.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, and then she sold me this jacket. Glasses aside from that.
Yeah, K&G Men's Mart also has men's glasses prescriptions. Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
That
Ben, what does
tracks.
K&G stand for?
Kathy Lee and Goda.
Nailed it every time. Nailed it every time.
Thank you.
Oh, jeez, what
my
is?
God. Somehow you
Oh,
wearing
my.
weird glasses.
Why
human-
do white people keep this many just weird glasses at the house? I'm not understanding how you guys all have these glasses.
But you've been
white
on the show before. Are you not familiar with these guys?
No, I'd never seen this. This is amazing. Oh my
David,
God.
you're saying that black people just don't have a bunch of random goggles and glasses?
Not
and shit
swimming
around their
goggles, for
houses?
sure. Not swimming goggles.
Also, Bowers, by the
Seems
way,
like
I
a
really
sweat
wish
thing.
you wore those on the day that you had the blue hair and the blue jacket, because then that would have completed the enemy from Sonic the Hedgehog while being Sonic the Hedgehog look.
I might next time I do a blue suit, I'll just wear these. I wish these were prescription. That'd be cool, but they're not. So, I did have to show you. Did you guys see? Somebody sent me. This is very funny. Where's it at? He sent somebody. This was the day I went blue hair. This was Lance Bass on his Instagram.
Wow.
So I think I'm going to do a side by side. Who wore it better? Me or Lance
Embrace the
Bass.
suck, Bowers. Embrace the
Embrace the
suck.
suck. Is that a Lance Bass joke? Because I'll take it. Okay.
I just figured out who it is, what cartoon character it is that Bowers looks like with this new look, especially when I'm more on like a purple hair day. But I'm very excited about it, and I definitely started saying this too early because I can't pull it up quick enough. Oh, here it is. It's the top middle character that is reminding me of Bowers' new look so much. Enjoy. That character.
Let me just say, Ben, the boss is on a roll.
I like that one. All right.
What's that
I think
character's name? I want to find many more.
Ursula.
Anybody know?
It's Ursula. Yeah.
Ursula.
It's Ursula. Yeah.
Ursula.
Well, then you definitely, if you didn't know her name, you definitely didn't get it when I referenced the lyrics of the song. You definitely no. Well, you poor unfortunate soul. What else? What do we got?
Rachel, we got any super chats coming in? And we're gonna get to a comic. Let's do this.
I don't think I can read any. Hold on. So we've got Keely White, $20.
Wait, hold on, guys. Put in your super chats underwater, and she'll be able to read them.
This makes Rachel's pronunciation better.
It fell off. All right, we've got Keely White, $20. Wanted to thank you guys for keeping the humor going. Shout out to the Isolation Nation, After Hours, No Pants fam.
Yes.
Hell yeah, we love our post show No Pants Club.
Hell yeah.
We have That Lane Boy, 20 pounds. I tried watching. Oh, this is rude. I tried watching the first episode of Idiot Test. I turned it off after 10 minutes.
You have failed your idiot test. Oh wait, hold on a second. Was that Ben's autobiography name? Was that a submission for the contest?
I agree with this person. I hate the first 2 episodes of Idiot Test. We shot them many, many months before we actually shot the rest, and it was a different format, and I'd never been the solo host of a show like that before. The first 2 episodes suck. I recommend skipping the first 2 episodes.
I enjoyed the first episode.
Well, then you got a lot of sweet delight ahead of you, Steve.
Yeah, well, that is the only one I watched.
Ben also suggests you skip the first 2 chapters of his autobiography because those also suck. So just wait till you.
But
Yes. Yes, you skip the chapter entitled SDSC, My Dark Period.
Oh, I thought that was the climax. I thought that was the end of the book. I didn't realize this is just the beginning. Very
No,
cool.
I'm just barely doing foreplay now, baby.
no, Ben's autobiography is called "This Too Shall Pass." Wait, was that the first time you were the YOLO solo host of a game show?
Oh, wow, I like that.
I think
like
so. That was the first time I was the YOLO solo host of a series that was picked up. I had done like some one-offs and things, but that was. And
Well, we should
hair-
send you a commemorative T-shirt.
Thank you. I would
Oh,
love that.
oh, they're cool. Oh, wow.
We gotta come out with our regular social distancing social club shirts, man. Just black with the name of the show across. I'm telling people are gonna love it.
We do have to do that, but did you guys know that we have this as a we have this as a T-shirt now? We have the. I'm trying to wait. How do I get it? There it is. All right.
There you go. Oh, don't do that. That seems
What is
weird.
it? Oh, wow.
That's not a good look. Don't do that around me, and don't put my face. Oh God.
The well-positioned
that's
hot
amazing.
dog.
Is that a hot dog or a carrot?
By the way,
dog.
well-positioned hot dog was the name of Bowers' autobiography. So
Wow. Oh, wow.
by the way, Murph, I know you were on the show before. It's evolved a bit.
Yeah,
Since
I love
you
it.
were
It's
on?
fun.
It's
Super
mainly
fun.
just a 90-minute roast now. That's pretty much the show.
I like it. I like it. This is amazing.
Rachel, are
Yeah,
we caught
thank
up? Because I want to get to our first guy.
Just quick note, as you should know, I almost had Joey Fatone booked, and then he has to see a clip, and I sent him a clip, and I think he's not doing it now. Just because it's a little maybe roasty for his taste. I don't know.
Chris Bowers could be Joey Fatone.
I look like Joey Fatone. That's like when I was big and fat, people thought it was Kevin Smith. When I get this size, I'm Joey Fatone.
Wait, is he? Hold on, Ben. So there's no chance he's gonna do it?
No, he still may do it. No, he still very likely may do it. I'm still
Okay, I don't have a joke then.
Post what you were going to post.
No, I don't have a joke then. Don't worry about it. That's fine.
Bring it bye.
All right, Rachel, let's catch up.
Yeah, so I received a comment from that lane boy and said it wasn't a game entry, so he was just rude.
But Ben agreed with him. So Lane Boy watched episode 3 and then come back and tell us you think that sucked. Because
Yep.
Ben is admitting
Listen,
the first 2 episodes are not very good.
I'm
so there
happy
you go.
to admit that certain things I do aren't great. I don't have an ego about that. You know, if you don't like all 210 episodes, I will kill you. I'll find you and I'll kill you.
Yeah, for instance, and I'm the same way. I will admit that I was terrible as Ben's press secretary. He didn't win the presidency, and so I failed.
Exactly right. I blame
I thought it was weird. I didn't get a single press anything from you, Steve. I think that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not that you did a bad job. I didn't see anything.
Oh, are you in media now?
Yes, I am. I'm part
Bowers,
of a
this is your
very
first
successful
job.
daily talk
This
show.
is your first
I'm part of
job
a-
in media.
Uh,
Before
Oh,
that,
so
you
you-
think I just
so-
forwarded press releases to everyone I knew?
Hey guys,
That's what I'd have done.
There's a-
That's not how it would be a press secretary for a president. Because I sent Mayor Pete $5 and I got 27 emails a week for fucking 7 months. So I thought that's how it worked.
our campaign definitely did not send enough emails. We did not send enough emails. We'll grant you that.
Bowers, that $5 didn't even pay for the bandwidth that he used to send those emails.
Oh,
That's
I know.
fucking
I
ridiculous.
literally felt bad. I'm not kidding. He sent me 4 or 5 emails a day for months. But anyway. I
Wait,
like
campaign emails, or he was just like, "Hey, buddy, what's up?"
that. He was fired on me. He's like, "Hey, bring that suit over here, dog." No, it was campaign emails.
He was just
I
like,
think.
"Hey, you're from
I didn't
Indiana
read-
too.
I
I'm
didn't
from
read
Indiana.
them.
Do you like Indiana? Do you want to talk about Indiana?"
I
Like, it
didn't
was
read
just-
them. I don't know what they were
I
about.
thought that photo that you posted, Bowers, of you and Chrissy on a date was really romantic. I loved it.
wow. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, man. black
Her
suit,
face
too.
is what makes it
Oh,
great.
my-
That's the face is what makes.
Oh,
Oh my God, that's so funny. She is so frightened.
I gotta correct you on that, Bowers. Everything about that joke made that joke great. Like that was.
It was great. Yep, fat guy, skinny
Oh.
girl. She's scared,
Oh,
but somehow still
wow.
going with him. Yeah,
Oh
it's
my God, she's
solid.
being dragged. Yeah.
Right. Well, she's being led. There's a difference between led and drag. It's a fine line, but
She's being led.
All right, let's have a comic up. Let's do a comic.
let's do it.
Let's
All
have
right,
a
we
Comic
got.
Con. There's no time. We have a comedian that's performing. We can't put on a whole convention
Yeah.
of comic books.
My apologies.
So, Dave was actually one of our first comics in the first week we did SDSC, so we'd like to have him. Wanted to have him back. He was great then. He'll be great now. He's been on Revolt TV's Funny AF and was named K-Rock Radio's top 10 comedians of LA. Give it for David Murphy. Woo!
How's it going, guys? How's it going? I hope you guys are doing well. It turns out after all this, black people can get it, which is news to me. It's so good. You know what? It feels good to be on the show and not be in a mask for the first time. I did cardio yesterday for the first time with a mask on, and let me tell you, I have a newfound respect for ninjas. No idea how they do it. It's just pretty goddamn amazing. Not really. Oh my favorite so far has been like Trump. My dude Trump is like not wearing a mask, and everybody's like getting all upset and like bothered by him not wearing a mask. I'm like, hello people. This is the same guy who had Russian hookers pee on him. He's been gargling escort piss for the last few years. I think he's okay. So I live in the hood, and one of the worst things about this virus is that the criminals are not taking off, apparently. A couple nights ago, I was trying to catch a train downtown Los Angeles at 7th and Metro, and I got robbed. I was standing on the platform. This guy's like standing across from me, keeps staring at me, right? We get eye contact, and all of a sudden, he's just like, hey, my man, hey, come here for a second. Yeah, and I walked over to him, and he robbed me. So that happened. It was such a bitch. I just gave him all my stuff. He just asked for it. And here's the thing: him taking my phone, that wasn't even the worst part about the night. The worst part is that he still got on my train, which is damn disrespectful. He didn't run or nothing. I sat next to this dude for 8 stops. Goddamn phone back. He's like, what's the code? I'm like, 911. That's my code, motherfucker. This is a true story. I caught myself being angry. I go home and I get on my computer and I tweet. Can't believe I just got robbed at 7th and Metro. The city is crazy. I hate it sometimes. Do you guys know the damn LA Sheriff's Department favorited my tweet and retweeted it? And they put hashtag be safe on my shit. I was like, this is so I'm from LA. I'm from Los Angeles. A lot of people don't know when I was like 6, my dad actually moved our entire family to Macon, Georgia for like a year and a half. And I'll never forget one morning we come outside and on the front of the garage, spray painted in big capital letters were the words "niggers go home." Yeah, man. And we went home. We were home within 2 weeks. There was no teaching moment. There was no life lessons of perseverance. None of that shit. My dad's no Malcolm X at all, man. I was like 6, so I never really got how heavy it was. You know, I never really stood out like how deep that was. I thought somebody had just wrote something and my dad was just following instructions of some sort, right? So for the longest time, I used to wish that, I'm ashamed to say this, I used to wish that it said something like niggers go camping or like niggers go fishing or something like that. Yeah. Niggers go to Disneyland, which is super amazing to come out to. To my little 6-year-old brain. Go home to South Central, guys. I'm not going home to South Central Los Angeles. I used to have this grudge against white people like my entire life until like 2 summers ago, right? We have this family barbecue, and my mom is she drinks a lot, and my mom got pretty tipsy, and she comes over to the family at one point. And she comes over to us and she's like, I have a confession. And we're all like, what's up? And she goes, when you guys were little, I was the one who spray painted the sign on the garage. Turns out my mom just hated the weather in Georgia. There's no racist people in Georgia at that time. It was like, I should have known it was her because it was in cursive. feel like you don't see a lot of hate in cursive. I feel like we're trying to connect two uppercase G's in cursive. That shit's impossible. Yeah, so I know I'm getting older. I'm thinking about family. I want to start a family. I realized through all this, like, I'm like, man, making me think about my responsibilities in life. And I finally come to the realization I want to start a family. I just don't want to finish one. And that's a big problem for a lot of ladies I've seen. My grandparents are like, you ever hang out with their grandparents? My grandparents have been together for 63 years. You ever hang out with their grandparents and ask them how they met and then realize their grandfather was a stalker? I was talking to my granddad the other day. I'm like, how'd you meet grandma? He goes, well, saw her walking one day and I followed her to work. Showed up there for a little while. I did that for about a winter. I was like, a winter? A season you kept showing up? He's like, yep. Someone else found out where she lived, to go by at night, knock on a window, try to get attention. That didn't work. I go, how'd you finally meet her? He goes, I was like, fate. I'll never forget your grandmother's coming out of a job, walking to her car in an empty parking lot, right? We got eye contact. She started walking a bit faster. I came up behind her. She kept fumbling the keys and whatnot. Couldn't get in the car. That's when I came up behind her. All of a sudden, she let out a scream, and that's when I introduced myself. I said, you saw a goddamn stalker, Grandpa. And that's not how fate works. That's the exact opposite of fate. You were hunting her. You were hunting Grandma. He's like, well, shit, back then they called it courting. I was like, your ass should be in court. he finally got really upset, and I was like, yo, you're a stalker. And he goes, he finally gets really angry, and he goes, what? Your generation's so lazy with your Facebooks and your Instagrams and what? You follow me this and you follow me that, huh? Well, guess what? Back in my day, your grandmother had one follower, me. Real followers back in my day. All right, it's my time, guys. You guys are amazing.
All right, Murph, what's up? David Murphy.
David Murphy. If you want to tip him, tip jar is open as always. You can Venmo, top right corner of the screen. You can PayPal, laughfromhome.com, or you can super chat. My favorite thing about that story about the guy that robbed you was that he was like a lazy robber. He was like, you come here. Come to me.
Yeah, I was like, walk over. Because I realized I didn't want to be like rude. You know, like some people call you and you're like, everything in my soul is telling me not to walk over. But I'm like, I don't want this dude to think I'm rude. I walk right into a robbery.
I also like the idea of like,
what was he like? Give me your shit, or I'm going to cough in your mouth. And you're like, oh, shit, okay, don't cough on me. Here you go.
He had like, he showed me like a handle. I don't know if it was a gun handle, but I just assumed like he could have a door handle. He could have a door handle in this fucking thing. I gave him everything.
Oh my God. Such a great way to rob people. Just have a handle of a gun. You can't be convicted of having a deadly weapon. You just have the handle of a gun.
Because who's gonna ask to see it, right? It's like, I'm like, all right, I trust you. I trust the rest.
Right, like who do you show that to and be like, wait, how do I know that's not just a handle?
Yeah,
I was gonna assume that.
That'd be amazing, right? You probably wouldn't go to jail that long if they caught you.
Yeah,
like, I don't have a gun, a handle.
The unfortunate part is I don't think the cops are going to give a fuck whether it was a handle or a gun, Dave. I'm just saying.
Yeah, David, you couldn't have the handle. I could have the handle.
Yeah, like we could all have handles. Everyone else could have a handle. Totally. Do not have a handle, David. Do not have a handle. That's a stupid idea. Don't have
David,
a toy
don't
gun,
even have
don't have a mop. Don't have anything. Just slowly walk with your hands outside your pockets with no.
Don't even have a hand. Like that's the real.
I want to walk out of this safely.
Yeah, already in handcuffs. Just walk around with handcuffs on just to be safe. Like,
I'm already ready to go,
guys. I'm laying down.
Yeah, but not having hands. I mean, you'd come right out. Anyway,
right off. Great magic
Rachel,
trick.
what do we got coming in?
Yes, we've got some tips coming in. We have Tyler Stevens, Venmoed $5 for David.
Thanks,
We have Jan Johnson, PayPal $5. David was the first comedian that I ever tipped on the show. He's hilarious.
Oh, thank you.
We've got Heather Scott, $20. David, fantastic stat. I couldn't stop laughing. We have Done Talk, $10 for Murph for your replacement phone fund. Jessica in our live audience, $25. Thanks for the reality check quarter. Oh my God.
Hey.
We have Dave Adler, $5. Great set, David. Hope to see your grandpa on Face the Gram someday.
Face the Gram.
We've got Michael Fitzgerald, £5, a small donation towards getting David to Disney once it's open again. And then Gleib's favorite comment. We've got some generals here. We've got Dana, $40 for the show. Right, you had me at squirrel for 7 minutes on the difference between pocket squares and handkerchiefs. Bad comedians.
We broke the Bunster. By the way, I was cold. I got a shirt.
Oh, whoa. Look at, that's nice. Isolation Nation. That's pretty cool.
Hell yeah. We got the full thing.
With the white, I like those. Those are cool.
You can get one. It's at laughfromhome.com. You can use these tips to give them right back to the show. Buy yourself a hoodie.
We can pay you in money or T-shirts, whatever you'd like. So just let us know.
That's an option,
Z Bunster donated David 2 T-shirts.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say I really loved your set, David. It reminded me of just like some of the great comedy albums of the past, like my 2 albums.
Oh, you found the second one finally.
Live from the Vortex. Okay. Those are awesome.
This one produced by Margaret Cho, one of the great comedians who produced your guys' album, Steve and Ballard.
Actually, Margaret Cho.
That's bullshit.
It is. I'm totally lying. She did not produce my album. But it was produced by Sony.
Oh, that's probably better because mine are not online. He's online, please. Can you please help me get these online? Somebody who won the albums, put them online. Somebody.
You could get Ben's album at Capitol Records, the actual store.
You can get it at the Amoeba location on Sunset. Oh wait, that's closed.
Yeah.
Ben, for real though, I could absolutely put those up for you if you want.
Please, thank you. Yes, I need that so badly. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, look, I don't know why Margaret didn't do it as the producer.
What's that?
I said I don't know why Margaret Cho didn't do it as the producer.
He offered, and then my manager Barry Katz was like, I don't know this album because the court sounds like it's recorded in front of 24 people on a Tuesday. I'm like, it was, Barry, it was. And so was Sarah Silverman's Largo special on HBO. Can we get it up there? And then years went by, and it's a bunch of bullshit. So any help would be really wonderful.
Do you want me to give you a hand?
God,
dude, those are gotten softer since yesterday.
Yeah, what happened?
I put lotion on them.
Softer since yesterday, dude.
So I have a question for both comics, just because these are always fun stories. What's your worst road gig? Like we're all inside, and we're upset we can't go do comedy anymore. But some of those gigs I'm glad they don't exist. So Caitlin, what was your worst road gig?
Wait, no, hold on, don't answer yet. Could you explain the question for another 17 minutes?
Wow. Oh, poor guy.
No, I asked bad questions. That's on me, dude. That's not. He's right.
That was Chris Bowers' soft explanation.
I could have just said, "What's your worst road gig?" I didn't have to explain to comics what bad road gigs were. You're right, Steve. I need to work on my interviewing skills. This is my first real job, Steve. This is my first real job, as you keep telling me.
And I'm trying to help you not comedy splain.
So I guess the point, David and Caitlin, is have you had a bad road gig, and when was it, and what was it, and what was the guy's name? And
Caitlin, you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. I've had a few. I also host a lot in the city, and those can be pretty terrible as well. One time, I told a woman to get off her phone, and she threw her Jack and Coke on me while I was on stage. Yeah, that was just Tuesday.
Oh,
so
wow.
I mean, really, my flannel smelled great. I would say as a drinker, it was fantastic. I was like, please, oh my God, just wait till my mouth's open. You know what I mean?
Hey, wait till my mouth's open to someone who jacked at you?
Oh wow.
Oh
That's
yeah,
also-
we're these honkers.
Oh yeah, these honkers.
That's the title of Caitlin's autobiography is Wait Till My Mouth's Open. Oh,
Oh, wow.
Only when it comes to Jack and Coke. All right.
Not either one of those separately, but together. I get it.
Together, it has to be a combination.
David, what's your worst?
When mine was maybe probably end of last year, I did a gig over at some club and off Sunset, whatever. And it was a black show, and black shows are notoriously for not running. They're running fucking so late all the time. So the girl's like, I'm gonna put you last because you're strong. I'm gonna put you last. So we get to the end, and the owner of the club comes in and says, we no longer have the room, right? So it's like at a bar club place, and there's a stage in the room. So she's like, it's okay, we're gonna move you outside. I go, outside? She's like, yeah, in the patio. Where there's people who are at the bar. So I was like, all right, fuck it, whatever. I get out there, and I was like, where's the mic? She goes, oh, no, there's no mic. We have no mic. You got to do it a cappella in front of 80 people who are getting drinks. And I was like, is there a stage? No, we're going to have you just stand up on these steps, or you can stand on that table. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I'm not a magic. I don't do a magic show. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're like. I was like, it was the worst thing. And I got up and I did it just for because I was like, this is so horrible. I was like, and she was paying. It was like, I just did it, and I was like, it was the worst thing ever. And I was just really embarrassed, man. It was probably one of the worst things that's ever happened to me. I did 10 minutes in front of people talking, grabbing drinks, ordering. Majority of people there didn't even know the show was supposed to happen. So
you had no mic or stage. You just seemed like a crazy guy yelling at
bro,
everyone.
I could have been at Venice Beach.
So my
bro.
mom, right? People are like, why is this guy yelling at us at the bar? Is it let the homeless guy in? Like, that's awful.
we all like, as comedians, we all have to learn the lesson of like comedy only works in the right situation.
Oh my God. Yes.
Like early on in my career, I had a college show, and they like didn't promote it at all, and they were like, there's about 1,000 people in the cafeteria right now. You could just, go up there, do a little bit of comedy, and tell them to come to the show later tonight. And I was like, okay, sure, that sounds great. And I did that. And when you think of their perspective, it's all my fault. Like, it's all my fault. Because from their perspective, they're eating lunch with their friends, and then some gangly redhead that they've never heard of gets up on a table and be like, hey guys, I have some observations about college life. And they're just like, shut the fuck. Like, this is the worst. Be like, who lost a bet? Why is this guy talking? And so, I think if anything, it made fewer people come to the show. There might have been a couple people that were considering coming to the show that were like, wait, the show's like this? Absolutely not. No.
Oh my God.
Those college shows are the worst. They are terrible. One time I had to do one in front of a cafeteria like yours, but they were calling out orders from behind me.
Oh, wow.
It was like, Lisa, chips are ready. Lisa. It was awful.
Oh my God.
I started helping. I was like, Lisa, get down here. Come on.
I could do an entire episode of just telling bad college gig stories specifically, because like I used to do 100 colleges a year, and maybe 3 of them were good, and so that leaves a lot.
And also, let me just make it clear, all of the audiences were good.
Yeah.
By the way, right now you look like you're gonna play Jeremy Piven's little brother in something.
Oh wow! Wow!
Fuck you, Vince.
So,
but let me just say, we all have had bad gigs, and it's because you just don't know what you're going to expect. We can't tell the future. I mean, Bowers can, but most people tell the future.
that's not a crystal ball. That's the belly. Right now.
Oh my God, that looks so like me. It's crazy. Jesus Christ! It's
That's what
time.
I'm trying to place for the last 4 days. What character you were reminding me
No, you
of.
got it. No, you nailed it. You're not wrong. I have smaller tits, but everything else is spot on. Dude. I had a corporate gig one time where I was supposed to go on at 7, so I got there at like 6:15, and they're like, "Oh, we're running about 2 hours behind. The magician hasn't gone on yet." And I'm like, "Okay, good." Right? So there was supposed to be like a half hour between me and the magician, but there wasn't. They're like, "We're just gonna have you go right after the magician," and the magician was terrible. Like he was like terrible. I mean, like not like. 3 different times he did a lame joke and said, or lame trick and said, "What'd you expect, David Copperfield?" He said that 3 different fucking times. He was terrible. So then I get up and I'm supposed to do half an hour. I got to be clean. Obviously, it's fucking awful. These people had been there since 5. It's now 8:15, and it's a cash bar. So the people that haven't been drinking are fucking bored. The people that have been drinking are fucking hammered. And there's a dance floor between me and so there's 150 feet before you get the first group of people, right? And so I'm just fucking, I'm just not going well. And sometimes when something's not going well, you like have to like tell them, "Hey, I'm human." So I just stopped and I went, "Well, this isn't going well, huh?" And usually that makes them go, "Oh yeah, you're a person, haha." Even that, nothing, didn't get a single giggle. So the guy that booked me, his name was like Brian. I said, "Hey Brian, I've done half my time. Can you just pay me half and I'll be done right now?" And I got a fucking applause break. Can't come back from that. That's it. Like I was trying to make a joke, and I'm like, okay. Oh, I forgot the one last thing I forgot to tell you. Right before we started, the head of the company gets up and goes, "Hey guys, I know it's been I know we're behind, but here's the deal. As soon as the comic's over, we're gonna make the bar free for 45 minutes." So basically, it's like once he's done talking, free booze. These people are like, "Shut the fuck up!" It was awful. It was like the worst gig of all time.
Yeah.
I had a guy at a corporate get fired. Like one of the people in the company got fired because he got like really drunk and he was like physically threatening me.
Yeah.
He got super drunk and he like walked to the stage and was like getting mad at me, and so I kind of made fun of him a little bit as I do, and he was like, "I'm gonna kick your ass, bro." I was like, "Hey man, you're at work. Like, what are you doing, man?"
Wow.
And he and he took like a bottle and was holding a bottle like menacingly to like kick my ass, and like I was just like, "Hey man, just between you and I, stop this. Like, this is a bad idea." And like HR went over to him and fucking fired him. Fired him during my corporate gig.
Comedian destroys career.
Yeah. It wasn't a career.
You don't want to lose his job over your set, bro.
That guy didn't get fired from an executive position.
Well, that same one, right? Like I started another joke after the thing about after the applause break, I just started, and this guy with the tuxedo on was super drunk. Kept going. He started going, "No, no, 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 no," and he just walked on stage and was like, "You're done, you're done." So I just
that was you,
right? I said, I just handed him the mic. And so when I talked to my guy that hired me, I'm like, "I'm just hope I didn't get you in trouble." He's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Well, one of the heads of your company came and took the mic." He goes, "Oh, no. That's a line worker who was just drunk in a tuxedo. He's in big fucking trouble. He wasn't supposed to do that at all." I'm like, "Oh, fuck." But I just trusted him because he was in a tuxedo and handed him the mic, and I was done. I was like, "Oh, thank God, I'm done."
That's why you started wearing tuxedos and getting drunk.
Yeah, I realized what credibility it gives you. Like when
you're a boss like that guy.
Dude, if
I thought you were the executive vice president of this show the whole time.
I'm telling you, if I have a headset in and a clipboard, I can literally walk in anywhere in one of my tuxedos. Like people just assume that I'm in charge of something. I walk into sporting events. I just walk by the Lakers. I just boom into the thing.
Especially at Disney, because they'll just assume that you're an Ursula impersonator. Let you right through.
It's still a princess, right? Is that still a princess, or is she in a villain?
She's a villain.
She's a villain.
Let's catch up and have a comic, right?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
We have a lot to catch up on.
Cool.
So we had more tips come in from Murph. So we've got Jane Stewart, $25 for David.
Oh, wow. Cool.
334. That's a Verizon coupon code. You're amazing. I watched tonight just for you.
Nice.
We have Ellen Shaw, $5. I need to tread lightly with the callbacks on this one, but Ninja 911 is my next band name. First. Justin Stolte tipped Murph $5. Teenage Mutant Ninja Rona. Got Zara in our live audience tipped Murph $10. Nice set. Done. I've done a quick database search. Gun handle in this circumstance would still get you a big time, and 11 out of 15 states have pulled up so far. On a Sunday.
That's amazing.
So the handle will not work. That's
The
not,
handle
that's
will
not,
not
that's not a
work.
loophole.
The handle.
You will still go to prison for robbing people with a handle.
Maybe
Okay.
door handle.
What about if you're a child with a water gun in Cleveland? Will that work out?
No.
Oh, no, probably not.
That's so funny.
We have Dana tipped Murph $20. David for the SDSC t-shirt. No one will put you in that.
He'll be like, give me all your hot dogs.
We have Dave Eisner tipped the show $50 for all the laughs that I've missed this week. We have
Oh,
Thank you.
Oh, that's 25 a laugh. Thank you, David. That's very generous.
It's a great rate.
Yeah.
Crashers £4 for live audience Jessica, just because we love you.
Nice.
We've
And
got
then,
Tyler
Jess.
Stevens tipped the show $2. Bowers, is that an actual pocket square?
Yep. Comes out and everything.
Shannon Kerr. We have a lot to get through. We have Shannon Kerr, $5. Rachel just let them know that I bought the new t-shirt and I can't wait to wear it.
Very cool.
Nice.
And then there is a shit ton of Facebook actually that came through. So Isaac Hansen sent 795 stars. Clayton, 50 stars. Actually, a few different times. Jane Wright, shout out. Hashiko, shout out. And there was a Rachel, I think. No, and Samantha Mickle, 500 stars. So we're good.
Very cool.
Did you just think someone else's name was your name and it wasn't your name?
Listen, there's been some Rachels on Facebook.
Just
You
checking
pronounce
because that's when
Rachel
you should know.
Gallagher.
If you mispronounce Rachel, we got some problems there, Rachel. Like,
You're
Rochelle,
like, well,
I mean,
this one has two E's, all right? So we don't know. It's the AE spelling, and that's
All right, we're going to get to our next comic. I'm excited about this one. She was just a winner of the Martin Grant, so some of the money you've used to support this show is gone to our next comic. You've seen her on Colbert. She has a podcast called Good Time Gal. Give it up for the very funny Caitlin Peluffo, everybody. Caitlin Peluffo!
Yes. Thank you. Yeah, Good Time Gal. It's all about drunk stories. So more Jack and Cokes, if you know what I mean. Oh, I am staying in an apartment right now. I'm house sitting for my friend who has 2 kids and a husband, and she's summering in Long Island. So yeah, I'm surrounded by, just looking at what my life would be like if I had went into finance, Any career, but the one I actually chose. I feel great. I feel great. I'm quarantining with my boyfriend right now, and it's going pretty good. He's everything that I want. He's a pretty boy. Okay. Pretty boys. We all know those are the best because they got those high cheekbones, easier to sit on. Okay. No, it's like 4 o'clock for some people, and we're doing face sitting jokes. We're gonna have a good time. Okay. Highly recommend the face sitting. You got to do it. Okay. Fight the patriarchy. All right. If you sit on their face, they just shut right up. It's wonderful. Love it. Yeah. My boyfriend, he's great. He's very pretty. He's also short, which I like. I like a short guy. Oh, yeah. He's very tiny, very petite. He's got the kind of body you just want to breastfeed. You know what I mean? And boy, does he latch on like a champ, huh? He's a little suckle prince. Okay. He is short, but I like a short guy. In this climate, ladies, get yourself a fight you can win. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's going to be no crime of passion in this house. If he wants to kill me, he has to use poison. All right? That boy is not a planner. I'm safe. He's sweet. He's very sweet. He's also younger than me, which I like. Okay. As an older gal, you got to date a young guy. That way, they're not a pedophile. It's a new joke, and it makes me laugh every time. Did fine on Twitter. It was fine. more words were spoken. But he is younger than me. I didn't think our age difference was going to be a big deal until he gave me a hickey. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not going to tell you my age, but I'm too old to be getting hickeys. Okay. Let's just say I own a food processor. Okay. What are you going to think of me under the bleachers? Get the hell out of here. All right. Actually, I'll let it happen. I just want to get out of the house. Okay. He's sweet though. He is. He's younger than me, which I like. You know, give me a 21-year-old. They still think my drinking habit's fun. Huh? Oh, it's a nightmare. Yeah, I black out when I drink. Anybody else? Huh? Hours? Who else is running from something? All right. It's me? Okay. I drink a lot. Actually, my boyfriend, I was surprised. I'm dating him. He's younger. I thought it was going to be party, you know, but he's not a big drinker. He's not a big drinker, which is good. I need to slow it down. Not a big drinker. And I could tell right away because I saw him take NyQuil from the cap. So. We are different people. I use a straw. Not a big drinker. That's okay, though. We're on the same page in the bedroom, which is important. All right. That never happens, right? Sex ed did not prepare us enough for the real world. No, they taught us the logistics of sex. They taught us how to put a condom on a banana. Yeah, what they should have done was teach us how to convince a banana to wear a condom. The hardest part of the whole thing, okay? If I had those negotiation skills, I wouldn't have HPV. Okay. Who's fun? Come on. At this point in our society, if you don't have HPV, you're not living, okay? Get yourself a personality and some cocaine. Have a good night, all right? I do. He's sweet. We do have good sex. We have great sex. Sex ed should really teach boys about the female orgasm. You know, they don't have a class on it. They need a special class before they get into porn, you know, like at age 4. That's what they got to do. They got to learn. Porn is where they get all their intel, right? That's where they get all their sex moves. Yeah, I want one class where a man learns that this is not where the clitoris is, okay? Here, our eyes aren't rolling back in ecstasy. We're dying. You can't breathe. But I like being older. I like being an older lady. It's nice. I feel like it's such a curse. Young women, you know, when we're younger, we look fantastic, right? But it's the most insecure we'll ever be. That's so shitty, right? When I was younger, I looked great. I was tight. I was foxy. You know what I mean? They weren't honkers. They were ha-has. You know what I mean? I was so insecure. I was like, let's have sex with the lights out. I have love handles. Oh, I got a weird mole. Don't look at my mole. But now I'm 33. I'm like, lick the mole, motherfucker. So I shaved it. You guys have been a lot of fun. Thank you so much.
Yes, Caitlin Peluffo, everybody.
As always, the tip jar is open. You can tip Venmo, top right of the screen, PayPal, laughfromhome.com, Super Chat on YouTube. I usually will like add a little joke at the end. I got nothing after that. Holy fuck.
That was hilarious.
Heard everything.
Oh,
Loved
thank
it.
you.
Steve loved it. Perhaps no one loved it more than Bowers.
Yeah. It's funny. Stuff.
So funny.
Oh, great stuff.
super
That was
fun.
really good. Yeah, I like
Thanks,
that a lot.
Bowers. I
That's
appreciate
That's super funny.
Yeah, and Bowers' 2 pet eels agree with him.
Yes.
Oh, that's just because he heard about that Jack and Ginger joke or whatever. Jack and Coke.
Yeah.
Jack and Ginger,
Oh,
that's
I just
Steve.
pulled a Steve. Okay,
Yes,
I got
Jack
it.
and Ginger's a whole other thing Steve's into.
Like I'm quarantined alone. That's basically been the theme of the month.
Jack and Ginger. It's just, and it's not and, it's just one of those apostrophes with an N. Jack and Ginger. Very fun. Rachel, what we got from tips? We have tips coming in?
We do. So we've got, I think some other stuff just came in too. So there is Heather Scott, $20. Caitlin, oh my God, I love you. I died laughing. This is
Oh,
face sitting joke, but the rest were great also. We have Chris Jacobs, $5 for Caitlin for banana condoms. Remember to practice safe snacks.
Try to get my potassium.
We have Done Talk, $10 for Caitlin. You're awesome.
Oh, that's so nice.
Jessica in our live audience tipped $25. I have no words, Caitlin.
Oh, thanks, Jessica.
We've got Dave Adler, $5.69. Awesome set. I love how you worked silence into face sitting. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And let's see if anything's coming through YouTube. Yeah, we've got more. We've got Tam Brown, $10. Caitlin, damn, just damn, so hilarious.
Oh,
So funny, Caitlin.
We have Zara, $10. I loved your set, Caitlin. It's before 9 in the morning on a Sunday here. It's too early for face sitting jokes, as we say down under. Not here to fuck spiders.
What a great saying! I'm not here to fuck spiders.
beautiful. Beautiful.
That is amazing.
That's great.
We also have
Great saying.
Shaw.
If you are, though, what do you say?
No, I'm going to say that from now. I ain't here to fuck spiders. God damn.
I just like the
We
idea that
have-
someone else is like, oh, that's why I showed up. Am I in the wrong place? Never had a 9-some before. Sorry, go ahead.
We've got Ellen Shaw, $5, hashtag lick the mole.
By the way, Lick the Mole playing at the Roxy next week if you want to.
Lick the mole. That's funny.
And also the great new post-coronavirus era Hispanic food restaurant, Lick the Mole.
We have Amin Salah, $2. Oh my God, Caitlin, I'm crying. You're the best.
Oh, that's
And the new Indian food restaurant opening post-coronavirus, Amansala.
We have Andrew Lath, $5. Caitlin, you're hilarious. Best wishes to your boyfriend. And, would be a ninja sex party.
oh.
Out for a second. What would be a ninja sex party?
Best wishes to you, to your boyfriend and you both would be a ninja sex party.
Ninja because of the mask.
Oh, I got it. Okay. Yeah, no, we need to cover this. You know what I mean?
Ninja sex party playing the Roxy tomorrow night.
It's a ninja sex party.
Do you think?
Ninja sex party also sounds like what airs on Cinemax at 2 a.m.
I'm wondering, Kayla, if you have a mask, does he need a dental dam, or does that work? Can you just use the mask as a dental dam, or do you think you need to switch that out? How does that work?
Ours hasn't had sex.
I was gonna say,
So-
if he's using a dental dam, we're not having sex.
Yeah.
Has
Right.
anybody ever used one of those? That
No.
was even like when we were like in 6th grade and we learned about that in sex ed. I think we were all like, no one's using that.
Yeah.
I used a fruit roll up in high school, but it wasn't quite the same.
That sounds
I've actually, just a real story. I've actually used a saran wrap to like so that I have a condom. I swear to God, in Brooklyn back in like the day,
That sounds very Brooklyn.
and it was
very Brooklyn.
very painful for what for me though. But for me, man.
It was
Let me finish. Let me finish. I know it hurts. Let me finish.
Hang in there, champ.
It was painful and useless. Also, the title of my autobiography.
I never used a dental dam,
Comedian
but one
destroys
time I did
vagina.
date a very large girl and I used the Hoover dam. Am I
I
right?
had the Hoover dam. I'm all right. Caitlin, your choke joke was so. I love that was my favorite. So
Oh,
funny.
thank you.
Yeah,
The last
like-
time I told it, I did this and I hit my microphone and it went to mute. And so it just looked like I was trying to joke myself.
It's like, yeah, it's really funny.
I'm like, what's happening?
That's funny.
Yeah, I've learned.
So funny. I've learned.
Look, not everybody knows how choking play works on the first time. You know, you gotta.
There was a comic in Indy that used to have a joke about he called it choking bitches. That was the name of the joke. It was this long joke about choking women in bed. It was awful, whatever. And but he told it all the time. He was just a regular guy. He just told it. He'd bring dates to it. It was very weird. And so there was a friend of mine dated another friend of mine, and then they broke up. So she was real mad. So she came to the club to like hate fuck somebody, and she ends up with this comic, right? Just rides on his motorcycle because he had a motorcycle, of course. And so the next day I was talking to her, and I go, "How was it?" And she goes, "Well, we were having sex, and he was behind me, and I felt the belt go around my neck, and I went, ah, fuck, that's this guy."
Oh, wow.
God,
Help.
that's terrifying.
Jesus. The worst part about it is like the belt went around her neck and it was still attached to those pants.
It came with the pants. It came with the pants,
Yeah.
Steve. That's what
You
happened.
don't want to know what he did with the pocket square.
Oh, Ben, you ever give a girl a pocket square? Oh.
That guy with a
Sneaks
belt
the
around the
belt
neck. Where did he learn his sex moves? At that 25-cent horse ride in front of the pharmacy as a kid?
Where did he learn his sex moves? At murder camp? Like what?
What if it was a karate belt?
Yeah, right?
Oh,
It's not even a real belt.
But you're a yellow belt.
Wait, is this
I'm
a
not getting choked by a
yellow?
belt. I'm not getting
Or
choked
is
out by
this
a
a-
yellow belt, motherfucker.
yeah, that's just insulting.
He's just put a karate belt. It's insulting. It's insulting.
Coronavirus, Chipotle's rebranding itself as Murder Camp, by the way.
No.
All right, Rachel, we got more to catch up on?
Yeah, we have a lot to catch up on. So we've got, we had Tam Brown had tipped Murph $10. We've got Frank Notaro, $10. Caitlin, you rocked. We have to see you get a show at Nowhere Comedy Club.
I don't know if you guys know this, but Frank Notaro thinks that Caitlin rocked and wants her to have a show at Nowhere Comedy.
I don't know if you know this, but Caitlin does have a show coming up at Nowhere Comedy Club. We are doing winners of the Friendly Shoulder Grant.
Love it.
On the 24th and I believe the 31st. So you can see Caitlin and the other folks who won the grant. So
I love that.
go get your tickets.
That is awesome. Street smarts.
We have Justin Stolte tipped Caitlin $5. High ass cheekbones.
Cheekbone.
We've got Tyler Stevens $5. We had a comment. I think it was just tip for Caitlin. Yep, awesome set. Dana $20. Caitlin, you're awesome. Keep going. And time to work on the female orgasm. Men can't say that they don't have time.
Look, there are some men that have been spending a lot of time in quarantine building an online business. Some of us don't have time.
That's awesome.
We have Gabrielle, $20 for Caitlin from the audience. I'm dying. Oh yeah, she's in the live audience, I believe.
Gabrielle's the best. She's been an amazing supporter of mine for many, many years, and she gave me a mug that says Gleib Squad on it. So GS Gleib Squad for life, girl.
Nice.
That's awesome. And as we know, Ben needs more mugs. So
Need
perfect.
more mugs. That's correct. I only got one of those too.
We have Marla, $15 supporting women comedians. I wish I could be more, but I'm high risk, locked up at home. Thank you all for something other than Netflix binges or depressing news.
That's awesome.
You're welcome.
That's awesome.
We've got Guillermo, PayPal $20 for Caitlin. That was an epic set. It's 1 a.m. here. I love the jokes, but maybe my neighbors less so.
Oh, my neighbors hate me because I've just been doing these Zoom shows at like 11 o'clock at night. And as you can tell, I'm very loud. So
we have Zara had tipped a comment, for Murph. David, thanks for your Brooklyn story. I now know what the opposite of ribbed for her pleasure means.
Bunched for her discomfort.
yeah.
That's funny.
But the good thing about using saran wrap is it'll stay fresh. So
Oh my God. Yeah, exactly. I used to
Well,
rip condoms inside out.
The hard part of the saran wrap is you accidentally cutting your dick on the thing that rips it off the roll.
Oh.
have to take the saran wrap off first. You know what?
Ooh.
No, I don't know. Let me not guess.
It's a whole new world.
Weapon, dude.
It's assuming. By the way, Bowers, if that's the problem, just use a Ziploc bag. You know?
You do that for the mattress. You put the mattress, the Ziploc in between the mattress and the bed box spring. That's old.
Yeah, you put lotion in it, and yeah.
Yeah. You know, Bowers.
I'm from Queens. We do things differently. Aluminum foil for us.
I've never had a box
Oh,
spring,
God.
but I've heard it's good. But it doesn't work quite as much if it's on the ground.
Yeah,
Between the mattress on the ground. But you know,
You got the mattress on the ground. That's
gotta work harder.
very, very Asian.
I recommend you go hobo style and just go brown paper bag. I think that
Oh, Jesus.
really.
Brown.
What can Brown do for you? What else we got, Rach? Let's catch up and play a game.
Yeah,
Ready.
so shout out to, there was a Rachel on Facebook, Rachel Suey, donated some stars, and then she also donated enough for a game entry, so we'll get to that in a minute. We've got Savannah Martin had Venmoed and said, oh, nope, that's a game entry. No, that's not. We're not doing Gleib, right? It is Gleib.
It is
We are
good,
doing
yes.
Gleib.
A lot of women have said that.
By the way, yeah,
We're not doing
that's the
Gleib.
title of his autobiography. We're not doing Gleib, right? That's his autobiography title. That's a good
It's said by 99 of the top 100 most beautiful women in FA.
We're not doing Glee.
But
That's
also,
funny.
I know Steve ate on the show yesterday, and I know I typically eat on the show, but Bowers seems inappropriate to be eating right now towards the end of the show.
He put a
Oh, God damn it.
From
No,
the
the tits are the
sequel,
right
Little
size.
Mermaid
Actually,
foot
the
long.
tits are the right size. I was wrong. Those are my exact tits, too. Fuck, this is perfect. God damn it. All right. I have to dye my hair white now. Fuck.
Oh, yes, you white with purple shoulders, please. White with purple shoulders. America needs this, Bowers, please.
I'll do my best.
Thank you. Oh, man.
All right. Last general I think I have is Heather Scott, $5. I know I've been in quarantine too long because this conversation is turning me on.
Go your kid. I'm sorry.
I really want to know which part.
Go your.
Like
Right, the saran wrap part, the fucking space thing,
Yeah.
like what exactly did it turn you
Yeah.
on, Heather Scott? That's what I want to know.
the
That's
Jack
very
and Ginger, the
Right, like
choking. Like there was a lot on
There's a lot
this.
of stuff going on. Ninjas, there's all kinds of
Just
things.
a fancy dining room. I mean, who knows? It could be anything.
Is it Ursula? Maybe she likes fat cartoon characters that kind of look like me eating a hot dog. Who
Yeah,
knows
she's
what's going
like,
on?
do the Sebastian accent. Do the Sebastian accent again.
Yeah, I like when someone says I like joking during sex and they just go knock knock. Who's there?
Yeah. She just pulls out a fork. She's like, I call this the dingle hopper. Sorry, go ahead. I know the movie too well. I'm sorry. I grew up with two sisters.
What?
Go ahead.
I don't even know what movie is that, Steve? That Ursula's
Little
in?
Mermaid, the one that you're in. That's your movie.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm saying I've never seen a Disney movie, so I don't know any of them.
You know the theme song. You listen to the theme song as old as time, Beauty and the Beast. You know that song? From
Beauty and the Beast.
And I like that the Never Had a Friend song that the genie sang, and that was that one, right?
that is
It's Aladdin.
That's
Oh,
Aladdin.
that's Aladdin. Oh, yeah.
I love also that it's never had a friend like me, not never had a friend. That's the saddest. The idea of like I like that song about having no friends.
Never had a friend. I don't do the last part.
And it doesn't end. It's just I've never had a friend.
Maybe it's because of
Jazz
the
hands.
jazz hands. Maybe that's why I'm not getting the friends. Like, do like, hey,
So
your
funny.
friends. Like, that could be the
Never had a friend like me or anyone else, frankly. I've just never had a friend.
Maybe that's why, but also because this is a picture of Bowers trying to seduce Chrissy.
That's so funny.
I have to buy that necklace. I gotta find that necklace online somewhere.
Yes.
God.
Oh my god.
All right. We've got Tyler Stevens, $10. Bowers needs to cosplay now.
Oh wow.
I'll work on it.
We're good for the game. So
All right.
the game today is autobiography. I'm helping you out here, Bowers. Autobiography. Ben Gleib. So I'm gonna look at the live audience. Wave at me if you guys Anybody in our live audience has one that they want to say?
I'm excited and I'm ready to hear my autobiography titles. I have written none, just so you know in advance. It would be weird to write my own titles. So please bring it. I'm very excited and honored.
Jessica, did you want to give any?
Hi. Do I have any to what did you say?
Did you want to do any live on?
Oh,
No, I think that's no. I love your hair.
I love Jess smokes pot the whole show, has no idea what's going on. She's our biggest supporter. She's great, but she's just always
I
smoking.
always know, but I have a visitor today.
Oh,
No, I do have one. I like it very simple, and I read real books. So The Life of Ben would be enough for me. And
The Life of Ben?
The Life of Ben, is it like the life of Christ?
oh wow.
Also, Ben's Jewish, so same.
Exactly. So is
Oh, wow.
Jesus. We can
And he,
So
thinks
same.
he thinks he's the second coming, so that makes sense. That makes total sense about everything.
Oh, about that, but
Okay, well,
I did
didn't
die
have
at
enough
33.
subtext in there.
I was there that weekend. You didn't come out of your house for 3 days. It was crazy.
After I'm done, it does take me 3 days to rise. That's true.
Everyone else now too?
All right, what do we got, Rage?
Let's do
Okay,
it.
so these are our unpaid entries. So Jen Winklepleck. I wanted to make a title, but Twitter won't let me use enough characters to explain just how long this autobiography needs to be. I'm just saying, check out my autobiography. And then the last unpaid one is from Crashers. Ben Gleib, tiny hands to match my voter count.
Yikes.
All
All
right.
right. So comic, these are now the paid ones. So pay attention. You're gonna pick your favorite at the end of this comic. So here we go.
Okay.
Okay, Dave Eisner. I ran for president and all I got was this mug. We have
And
Savannah
two
Martin.
t-shirts that I'm too fat for now, just for the record.
Savannah Martin. Ben Gleib, a really nice guy that deserves just a little bit of negativity.
It's a reference to the Powers one that she had that I didn't deserve negativity. I like that. Thank you, Savannah, for being Team Powers yet again.
Dave Adler. Leave it to Gleiber, how to win the 2020 presidency, shelved until 2024.
I like it.
I'm not making an
Okay.
announcement this time.
This time. Rachel Suey's entry. Ben Gleib, so many tiny hands, so little time.
That's very accurate.
Ming Mercy on behalf of Denise Cook. Tiny hands and open mic, confessions of a would-be president, brought to you by Jamie Kennedy's Bone Broth.
Nice.
Tiny hands and open mic, it said?
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Done talk. I can't believe it. The truth, lengthy, and wandering stories of Ben Gleib.
Can't believe it. I like that.
Crashers. Ben Gleib, from presidents to SDSC, popularity improves, voters to fans.
I
Cool.
like that.
Think that's a
like
compliment?
heartwarming title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got Lola. The string cheese that wished to be a real boy.
That is great.
We've got another one from Lola. A string cheese of unfortunate events.
That's great.
Done talk. Not just bad impressions, the Ben Gleib story.
Wow, that was shots fired. I like that.
Holy fuck.
That's maybe burn of the day too.
That was more than just the gun handle. That was the whole damn thing.
That hit so deep, Al Pacino reacted by going, oh.
Pacino reacted by going, hoo-ah. Hoo-ah.
Tilly Witt. Never Ending Pile of Crap, How COVID-19 Turned Me into a Prop Comic by Ben Gleib.
Never Ending Pile of Crap. My album.
I was gonna make fun of you back, but I'll just take it.
Hey, we all get to go through this, Ben. It's Rachel's turn next week.
Oh, I'm not going to enjoy this one.
What's sad is, Ben, all my titles were completely ridiculous because no one thinks I'm ever going to write an autobiography. I think people are taking this more seriously because you might actually do it. So they're actually giving you real titles that can actually help you. Mine were all completely ridiculous. Like, he's never going to write a book, but he's fine. Who would read it?
Okay,
oh,
Jordan.
Jessica, thank you, Jessica.
Jessica's waving her hand frantically. What's going on?
She would read my book, I think is what she's saying.
No.
Oh, God. She has my
I want to read Taylor's submission in the chat since you did it.
Okay.
Please.
Look at all the shit I own. A dictionary of all Ben Gleib's stuff.
That one's good.
That's from Tech to Everyone in the chat. I'm assuming
Cool.
It's Taylor.
Nice.
Yeah, that's Taylor.
All right, Rach.
Okay, Jordan. D.D. Gregorius doesn't care about me either. A Ben Gleib-Gleiberman story.
I also love that Rachel just nailed the pronunciation of D.D. Gregorius, like instantly. And a big baseball fan had no idea that was a person, and Rachel just fucking boom, one shot.
I can do it too. PP Chinchilla? Is that how you say
Yes,
it?
yes, that is exactly right.
I think that's because you guys have talked about him way too much on this show. In my head now. All right, we have.
He's gonna be a guest soon.
Oh, then this
As soon
is
as
great.
Joey Fatone says yes, that's what Dee said. He won't come on until Joey Fatone's on.
All right, we've got Jeremy Day. Unbegleibable, the Ben Gleib story.
Nice.
That's a
That's
good
like
one. That's an
these are
actual
like
title.
legit titles.
They are really
Saying.
solid.
We've got Andrew Lay, Ben Gleib, low budget Greg Proops.
Oh wow!
Oh,
Wow!
shit.
From Survivor? From Survivor?
No, no, the
Groups that-
whose line is
Whose
any
line, yeah.
comic?
Not from Survivor. That's Greg
Survivor.
Proops.
What was it? What was it?
Greg Proops.
Hey,
Something else.
both
Proops.
would have been very funny.
Wait. Oh, I'm thinking of Jeff Probst. Jeff Probst.
Yes, Jeff
I think
from
From
Survivor, a low-rent Survivor
Like
host.
for
That's
Survivor.
like even funnier.
Oh my God! From now on, we gotta call Ben Greg Props.
Jeff
Greg Props. Oh shit!
Oh my god.
I think Greg
Oh my
Proops
God.
himself would probably reply to that by saying, I don't know about low rent, Greg Proops. I think more like a entirely different currency.
Greg Props. Oh my god, that's so funny. Greg Props.
All
All
right.
right, Stunda. Andy Kaufman, but not funny.
Wow. Wow.
I gotta say, you guys are. This is from me. You guys are being mean.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm not complaining. I'm just letting you know.
A less funny Andy Kaufman. I love Andy Kaufman, but that guy wasn't funny 90% of the time.
Yeah, right?
That hurts.
The burn.
That's pretty
I
funny.
get it. I get the burn. I'm explaining how much it hurts, Steve. That's all.
Okay, just making sure.
Because if Andy Kaufman is not funny, imagine how unfunny Ben is. Yes, I get what
Yeah.
you're
I
saying.
still get it. I still get it, Bowers. Thank you
Wait,
so
no,
much.
I don't fully. Bowers, can you?
What I'm saying is Andy Kaufman's already 90% not funny according to Ben. So if he's a low rate Andy, if he's an unfunny Andy Kaufman, Jesus Christ, that's like fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like it's way more meta, Steve.
That-
You get
They're
how much of a
assholes.
burn that
What
was?
I said.
Oh snap!
Bowers, just put those goggles back on and swim away, my friend. Swim away.
I wish I could all invite you over to this fancy dining room. Sorry, go ahead.
All right, Amin Salah. Neurotic disaster.
Oh, fuck.
Aw. These are just mean.
They are crushing you, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit, this is
He's
fucking brutal.
Oh my god.
Can we end the fight? I want to stop the fight. Like, can I throw the towel as Ben's corner man? Like, I don't think we can hear any more of these.
Stop kicking this horse.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You know, they're not just beating a dead horse. It's been already made into glue, and then they're beating it.
Oh man.
I want to start running for president again so I can get a better response from people.
This is rough. All right.
Wait.
I don't want to read them anymore, so I'll have him. Another one.
All right, the Swedish chef is going to read these.
Amin Salah. As far as losers go, Courtney Hansen says I win.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, wow.
By the way, that did not sound like the Swedish chef. That still sounded like Rachel.
No,
I
it's
can't
the
do
Swedish
impressions.
chef. That's why she's doing the mean one.
Why did his face have so much hair on it?
That's what he looked like.
Really?
The Swedish
Yeah.
chef. Yeah.
Mostly hair. You never saw his eyes.
All right, Jeremy Day. Almost the other leader with tiny hands. The story of the failed 2020 presidential bid.
Which I take full
All right.
responsibility for.
Yes.
Sure, yeah.
All you, Steve. All you.
Totally my fault.
Swedish
All right, Shannon Kerr. She had a couple. I don't know.
So many entries.
chef.
There's still some. So I'll read the one that she really liked. So
The worst part about this, is that if Ben actually wrote an autobiography, it wouldn't sell as many copies as there are entries.
Hey, don't kick him when he's down, Steve. Come on, we got to pump him
I'm
up during
sorry,
this.
I'm
is
sorry.
Oh, Ben, you're a very funny, great comedian. We all love you. Don't let
I'm
these
not
these
upset.
few reviews make you jump out your window or whatever. We need to make sure we
Guys, I
protect
live on the
Ben.
first floor. It's all good.
And he can't see his window. He's got props in front of it.
I've got great groups in front of it. He's at the window, guys. It's
Yeah.
fine. I can take a joke. It's fine. I will find each and every one of you have submitted the answer, and I will have a talking to with you. But please keep them coming.
All right, Shannon Kerr. With music, won't you forget about Gleib?
Oh my god.
Won't you forget about Gleib?
Oh wow.
Don't.
And don't worry, all of you that entered, I'm kidding. I'm never going to come after you. I'm only going to hold this against Rachel, who's saying it out loud.
Can I have somebody read mine next week? I don't want to read mine.
Oh, yeah.
I'll read them.
Oh yeah,
I'll
that's
read
true.
'em.
We'll figure it out. Yes. We'll have a guest reader for Rachel.
Oh my god. It'll get to that and Rachel's be like, it's weird. We have no entries. I don't know why anybody's...
They're all going to be very long words. Right.
Yes.
Jonathan S. Don't stop Ben Gleibin. Use tiny hands for feeling.
All right.
Beautiful.
Tyler Stevens. Ben Gleib. A life story of attempted accomplishments.
Oh wow.
my
Wow.
Shit. Holy shit, that's fucking rough.
That one made me hurt a little.
Attempted-
That one made me hurt a
Attempted
little.
accomplishments. Oh
Yes.
god.
This, by the way, and if we ever do a roast of you, I just need to read these. These aren't professionals. These are motherfucking savages.
Attempted accomplishments. Oh my god. That's fucking great.
By the way, I just noticed looking at my virtual backgrounds. Check this out right here. Look at my jacket.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's why everybody watches the show.
By
That
the-
jacket's
by
what
the
got all our
way-
viewers.
And we have a new poster for the show, actually.
Is Ben on the left? Is that Ben on the left?
I don't know which one Ben is and which one I am.
That is fucking great. That is great.
All right, Rachel, let's
All
get through
right.
this game.
We've
Oh,
got Andrew
fun.
Lee. Ben's Useless Red Toolbox, a Ben Gleib memoir.
Nice.
That's also mine.
Useless red tool, you mean?
That was the.
Yeah, there's
that
no
was
box.
the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
know,
Steve's
but
by
it didn't
himself, so
hit,
there's
and I
no
wanted to
box
make it
for sure.
hit a little harder for you.
I appreciate that.
Don't make it
Thanks
harder.
For,
He's by
thanks
himself,
for the
Ben.
attempted accomplishment, Ben.
All right. Tam Brown. My life as a failed porn star. Damn these small hands. The Ben Gleib story. And the last one. We had a couple generals come in, but the last one. Ellen Shaw.
Wait. Which generals?
Lee and Custer.
Reporting for duty, Queen Rachel.
These actually.
He said, Idi Amin.
Yes. All right, last one. Ellen Shaw. Here we go.
Ellen Shaw. What's in the box and other secrets finally revealed by Ben Gleib.
Yeah,
Ooh, that'd be a good one, actually.
What's in the box?
All right. So that's the whole contest?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
All
God,
right,
there were some
so
good
well
ones.
done, everybody. Very
Great
well
job,
played.
everybody. That was super good. That's a great
Very well
contest. We'll pull the comics here. David, what was your favorite?
All right, I'm gonna go with the string cheese that wished to be a real boy.
Oh,
right.
same.
Yeah, that was
Kate, was that
So
your
funny.
vote?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Lola, I believe her name was. Yeah, that was great.
Real boy.
Very funny one.
All right, Rachel, what about you?
Oh no. I don't want to do a mean one.
You can.
Well, then you can't vote.
I tend to she laughed at the 10 to the
I
comment.
liked I like Tyler Stevens, A Life of Attempted Accomplishments.
And I said you can choose the mean one. You didn't have to choose the meanest one, but okay.
She's like, I don't want to choose a one that's only mean.
It cuts Ben down to his very core and undermines his entire life's work. I'll go with it, I guess. But if I have to, it's my arm. That's a fucking failure.
Well, I don't know if you guys remember the episode where we did band mashups and someone chose Eric Clapton and Fall Out Boy. That one was meaner. Just now was meaner than that.
I actually thought of a band mashup the other day. NWA and the Police would be fucking a great.
Oh, that's funny.
NWA ends with "fuck the police," and then now the police come out. That'd be so fucking hilarious. All right, I liked a bunch of them. I really liked Low Rent Greg Proops. And all I ran for president. All I got was this mug, but I am going to also go with Life of Attempted Accomplishments because it is so mean. It is so great. And that's what I'm going with too. So I'm with Rachel on that one. So Ben, are you going to vote on your own? Are you going to vote on your own?
I am gonna vote. I liked a lot of them. Unfortunate or Attempted Accomplishments was very good, very funny, very hurtful. My God. And I also really liked Never Ending Pile of Crap. Was very solid. And I was torn between the two string cheese entries, torn between string cheese, a series of unfortunate events, or string cheese hoping I would become a real boy, and that gets my vote. Real boy.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
All right, Steve, you have the
This is
opportunity to either tie with the really mean one, and then we'll go to the studio audience, or you can vote for something completely other and let Ben win the one he wanted to have. Won.
Take your time, no pressure. Steve Hofstetter, press secretary for the Gleib 2020 campaign.
This is very, very difficult because these are my top two choices. This is what I was deciding between. And I was hoping that you guys would put this in a mathematical situation that my vote would not matter. But now my vote does, and democracy is important. So what I will say is, on one hand, I thought the funniest, just genuinely funny was String Cheese That Wished to Be a Real Boy. But the meanest was A Lifetime of Attempted Accomplishments.
Yeah.
And that's like speaking my language, that's like we understand each other. It's very, very difficult to decide between those two. But I'm going to pick String Cheese That Wished to Be a Real Boy.
Oh, look at Steve being a good guy.
very sweet,
Wow. Now
I
I feel
tried
like
to-
a dick.
But I've got some mean ones. So
I tried to kazoo over your choice, assuming you were definitely choosing the mean one. I could not Kazown you out. You chose the nice one. I'm ready for your list. Here we go. Press secretary.
Yeah, like I said,
what do the comics
I
have any
choose
before we started?
string cheese that wish to be a real boy as the one that loses to a lifetime of attempted. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
Little dipsy doodle on that one.
No, I'm totally kidding. String cheese does win. Both were phenomenal. So many of these were so good.
So
good. This was a great game.
And now for his own written answers, the comedian whose material is so bad that he's known for his responses to people hating his material. And I'm doing that to give you fuel. Come at me, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, he's like, come at me.
No. That's a solid one. Some of these aren't very mean. Like I have the 2020 election, the string cheese incident. I have Ben Gleib, members only. I have Ben Gleib, the box was always fucking empty.
No, it's not.
I have Ben Gleib, if it weren't for Steve, I'd have been president.
I vote for that one. Can I change my vote?
Yeah. I have Ben Gleib running for something and from something.
And let me just say, my super supporter Gabrielle is not happy about this, you guys. She's not happy one bit. Oh, now she's smiling. She was pissed a second ago.
Yeah.
And then my last one.
Wait, hold on. What's that, Gabrielle?
I was going to go for life of Ben because Ben always gives me a second coming.
Whoa!
Damn!
Little diddle. Yeah, diddle.
Being on both his girlfriend and the antique ladies.
The antique lady.
Hey, what we've learned is don't fuck with Ben's one supporter.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that hurt. And you're breaking up, Bowers.
Right. Oh wow.
Yeah, all right. My last one is Ben Gleib. I used a ghostwriter for this, but I should also tell you I am my own ghostwriter.
And I had Ben Gleib 2 albums, but none of them online.
Ben Gleib, 2 albums, 1 comic. No, 2 albums, 1 mug. Fuck, that's the joke. That's the joke.
2 albums, 1 mug is a great t-shirt.
That is pretty amazing. I also just find it ironic now that both of my album titles, I just realized, are sad titles for my own autobiography. Ben Gleib, Live from the Vortex, a place nobody can find you. Not available in stores.
Online or otherwise.
And the funniest album title of them all, Gleib 2020. Take our democracy back.
So
I just love that it's not available on stores. I like that you kept truth in advertising, Ben. That's important.
so funny.
Yes, sir.
Holy fuck. I gotta say, Ben, you were an amazingly good sport on that. That was, you were torched like a redhead in July. Ben, was.
Ben, I'm gonna say, you called Steve to make sure he was okay after he smoked pot. I'm gonna call you in about 4 hours to make sure you're okay.
Guys,
no, he'll be smoking pot between now and then.
Look, I'm completely fine. Believe it or not, I love jokes. My whole thing is about being able to realize your ego doesn't mean anything, and we're all just trying to put together a life of some whatever we do and craziness. And I know I've failed at a ton of stuff, and I've just tried to, entertain people. And all of you that wrote those suggestions should feel really bad. And also,
is this your title? Is this your title that you wrote? Is this the thing that you wrote? I know I failed a lot of things, but I appreciate all you guys.
When Twitter went from 140 to 280 characters, Ben was like, "Fuck, that's not enough."
Oh, Jesus. 280 characters, and only one of them sounds sort of like the celebrity, the Ben Gleib story.
Oh, that's perfect.
Ben Gleib, brevity is the soul of wit.
Funny, he ran for president, and the world fucking ended, and people were not allowed to leave their houses again.
Yes. Ben, did you have any other than that, or those are your long ones? Did you have any prepared?
That's it. That's all I got.
All right. Well, hey, this has been a great show. I want to say goodbye to the studio audience. You guys have been super awesome. Thank you, studio audience, for coming in yet
Thank
again.
you.
You guys are
Yes.
super great.
Yes,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you.
Love you. I want to say goodbye to both our comics. David, where do we find you? Where can we plug your stuff? Where we?
And my Instagram is at my name is Murph, Murph. My name is Murph on Instagram. I'm sorry, on Twitter at real David Murphy.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I'll
Great
be
job.
doing home
Great
shows.
job. Caitlin, how do we
All right.
find you out in the world?
I am at Caitlin Peluffo on Instagram and Twitter, and I have 2 podcasts at Good Time Gal Pod, Good Time Gal and Beasts, which is about sports. So yeah, look those up.
No.
Woo!
Thanks, you guys.
Yeah, thank you
Awesome.
so
Thank
much
you guys for
having us. This
joining
was
us.
so
Thank you so
fun.
much, guys. Appreciate you guys for having me on.
Yes.
You guys are
Absolutely.
awesome.
And
Thanks so
get
much.
tickets to see Caitlin at Nowhere Comedy Club coming up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Woo, woo, woo.
Check that out. Queen
Excellent.
Rachel, good to see you again. Thanks for all
You
the
too.
fun
We gotta
goggles
catch up on a couple things though.
Oh,
first.
okay. Let's hear those.
So just a couple comments. Amin Salah, he said, I've never seen Bauer's face light up so much with all this time spent shitting on Gleib.
My happy place.
We also have Zbunster, $20 for Ben who needs a hug, a drink, and Chinese food delivered.
Yes.
Don't worry about that. I mean, thank you so much, Bunst, but literally during this episode, Carmel texted me and said, I'm ordering us Taco Bell right now. We have Taco Bell being delivered. It's our first delivery order of all of quarantine, so I'm going to be good.
Oh, it'll be good. Yeah. Awesome.
And then last one, Zara, $20, just a general. Thank you for all the giggles this morning. Laughter really is therapeutic. Love you all for getting us through this shit. Shout out to the No Pants crew.
Yeah.
Cool.
Excellent.
again,
Thank you, Zara.
Zara.
One of my favorite lines today. Don Friesen on my Nowhere show said, "Laughter is the best medicine, especially if you don't have health insurance."
Oh, wow. That's a good line. It's a good line.
Yeah.
I'm going to be hosting for Jamie Kennedy at the Nowhere Comedy Show on the 21st and Ian Edwards at the Nowhere Comedy Show on the 22nd. So check those 2 shows out. It's going to be super fun. Follow me at Bowers Comedy for all that other stuff. And Ben, you were a great sport today, and those were some wicked sick burns, and it made me really happy to make fun of you. But by the way, I think you still got me with Ursula. I think you win the day over all those sick burns from the crowd. But I had a great time. So thanks, guys. This was fun, and we will see you tomorrow.
As for me, I want to say thank you to all the people who came to my Nowhere shows this morning and last night. It's the 6th and 7th show that I've done there, and they're getting better and better every time. It's been such a pleasure to watch people come out and support it, and it's been this is the first shows that I got to do with the new audio settings that we have, and it was just so amazing. The crowd got to be such a part of it, and it was also really touching. The post show Q&A, the VIP was amazing, and shout out to Tam Brown, who's watching the show, who not only is a nurse, but apparently so are like her whole family is, including I believe it was her brother who went to New York to help. And it was just a really touching moment to not only speak to her, but to also see everybody else in the chat kind of back her up and just say how thankful they were. It was absolutely incredible. I get to do another show tonight, not my full set, but the Ask Us Anything show with Daniel Muggleton, which is always a crazy, free form. If you guys haven't seen Daniel Muggleton's comedy, he looks a little bit like Rachel's doll that she had today. And that's mean to say when he's not here. I'm sorry, Dan. And oh my God, he literally just WhatsApped me, and it was completely unrelated. I was like, what the fuck? Oh God, no, I'm sorry, Dan. Anyway, you guys have been just so wonderful. I do gotta say, Ben, holy shit, you took it today. That was clearly your skin got thicker running for president, to be able to. Your skin is thicker than that jacket right now. Very, very well. Very well done. And it also makes me want to do an actual roast at some point. We should do a real roast of each one of us.
You're breaking up.
Yeah. Breaking up. I'm quarantined alone. I'm gonna break up with Jack and Ginger. Anyway, you guys are wonderful. Thanks for all the support, and we'll see you in Nowhere soon, and we'll see you here tomorrow. So that's it for me.
Love it. Thank you all for being here. What a fun episode. I loved all of those jokes. So funny. I firmly believe if you can't laugh at yourself, then you're just an ego that is out of control. And that honestly is a big part of why I ran for president. It's not that it needs to be me, but I think that we need to stop electing these narcissists that have such fragile egos that they think that they're the best and you can't take a joke and you can't admit mistakes. And like, we're all flawed people. And so you should be able to take every single joke about yourself. And since I did take a bunch of jokes, let me just say some of the things that our campaign stood for that are on the back of this flyer and things that I think we should fight for in our country. First and foremost, stopping the orange monster who's ruining everything, saving our one planet because you can't breathe on Mars, a cost of living tax refund for low and middle income people because why should it all go to the top when people are struggling down below, make housing affordable, obviously, health care for everyone because obviously a living wage so you can live on your wage. How's that debatable? Modernize education because it's our children. Guns are cool, but kids are cooler, so let's find a common sense middle ground. Cage-free children, big advocate of that. Cage-free eggs and cage-free children. Treat all humans humanely, an anti-corruption act to get all the money out of our government finally, out of our politics, so we can finally have leaders that represent us for one time. Fix our broken politics. Get a Congress votes on one issue at a time so they have no excuses for their bullshit votes that don't represent us. A constitutional amendment for a woman's right to choose because it's your body. Who the fuck are some old white dudes that have never had sex in their lives deciding shit for you? Combine white collar and regular prisons so that we can finally show these people that are making the rules what real prison is like, and you'll get real prison reform if you do that. Protect our border and a pathway to citizenship. You can do both. You don't have to be monsters for people, towards fellow human beings. Finally take care of our veterans. Obviously, we promised that to them. Not letting the robots take over. Keep human jobs. Free university, but online. So taxpayers save money, but everybody can get a free 4-year university and doesn't cost us a fortune. And finally fix Flint and Puerto Rico already. They are American citizens. They're human beings. Let's do that. I don't ever talk seriously that often on this show. But since we made a million jokes about the campaign, I just wanted to take one moment to tell you about some of the things we actually ran for so you know that it was something real. And you can read in depth more on all of those at Gleib2020.com, which is still up, and see what it is that Steve and I both stand for, and Rachel, who helped us on the campaign, and all the great people that worked with us. And since it's a special episode, oh, and I have to quickly plug on May 26th, I'm doing a solo improvised show, 1 hour. Poor man's Greg Proops will be at Nowhere Comedy Club. Greg Props. And since you guys have been so great and become such a wonderful part of what has made this quarantine so much better for me, being part of us here, I think probably it is time to show you what's in the box.
Oh, God.
What?
You can't do this.
Wait, while you do that, hold on, Ben, how big was that postcard?
Very small font. It was a very small font,
Yeah.
Steve.
You would know that if you had read the issues of the campaign press.
No, this is the first time I knew what the campaign stood for.
4-point times Helvetica. All right.
All right.
All right, so, but just guys, try and not judge and just have an open heart and an open mind when I show you what's in there, okay?
You son of a bitch.